One of the ones I wanted. You also got Scorpion. Other ones I wanted. I have different Star Wars figures back here. Trooper, Tomb Trooper, 000, the BT-1, Leia, I'm a Padme, and Han Solo from them behind. Probably gonna grab these two. And got Shuri over here, Cap again, and then Doppelganger, and then Loki from Avengers Wave. Are there any Jurassic ones? I like that kind of like a bunch of different stuff. Ooh, there's some older versions of Star Wars. These are two figures that I really want to get though. Ooh, Hydro Man. That's what I'm far from home. Got Professor X up there and Deadpool. I meant to mute it, but I want to hear this. No, man? What do you think of Sabortooth? Does it have your approval? Comic accuracy? Lethal factor of having the greatest, being one of the greatest villains of the X-Men? He has cat in his name? Like a cat dude? Do you agree?
I would say yes. Okay, and I think that their lawyers are actually going to
what do you rate it?
Right now, and that's something that they can deal with because they showed it in their performance and they show it in the fact that they get the revenue, that the people are coming to watch it and they want. But when it comes to the World Cup,
oh well, hello, football.
Half the world
hey.
watches the men's World Cup. It's like 3.5 billion people.
What you doing in front of the sensor?
For the women's World Cup, yet maybe we'll get there one day at some point. So I do think there's a distinction there. Right, Greg.
What you doing?
I should be paid to watch soccer.
What you doing?
All right, I'm not distinguishing.
There's a
Don't
fur
call me
ball.
sexist.
We probably missed the girls right now. 3 of them are at camp. My mom, my sister, and my other little sister. Then my other youngest sister stayed with me because we got to work.
I don't think so.
Sex doesn't little mean. Although we got nachos tonight. Hold on. Yeah, put my bandana on. Here, Figaro. Now, not all y'all get this. He gets it because he's a little man. Want a little piece of steak? Yeah. Because he's precious. I'll divvy up 1 piece of steak for all y'all. Yes. At least I get this to rub in their faces. Y'all get your chocolate gravy covered biscuit, whatever things y'all get. I'll get nachos. Gotta troll Caitlin in a minute. No, tell me this isn't true. These people licking ice cream because this stupid little girl thought she could lick Bluebell's ice cream. It's disgusting, man. What do you think, Figaro? You think it's disgusting? Yeah, he does too. Okay, so just want to show off these real quick. So let's see if we can do good. So there they are. Got the Star Wars Black Series Ezra Bridger. I've been really looking forward to his figure to put along with like Kanan Jarrus. I like his character from Rebels. I love the lightsaber. I got Scorpion. Been looking forward to him for a while. I actually went to some GameStops, and GameStop is really updated in a while. They've got a lot more Marvel Legends, a lot more fan stuff. Because Toys R Us is gone, so pretty much they're filling the void for us collectors. At least down here, but got awesome Scorpion. He was really the only character I was looking forward to in this wave, other than Hydro Man and Mysterio. And I saw Hydro Man at another one, but the one I got Sabortooth from, because I went to 2. He was awesome, but I couldn't afford him. I already spent like $100 that day on fish, animal stuff, groceries, and these 3. So at least I got Scorpion. So we'll go ahead and divvy him up and look at the boxes real fast. It's kind of dark in here now. So we'll go ahead and look at them in the boxes real quick and check out. It's dark in here. Hold on. Hold on, Figaro. There we go. So here he is in the box. Pretty awesome. He's got the Molten Man leg in there. Marvel Scorpion. Here's the back here. Got all the different characters. You got the new upgrade suit Spider-Man. Got the Marvel's Mysterio. The new Mysterio. Love Mysterio in the movie, by the way. Pretty awesome. One of the best Marvel villains out there. The Spider-Man tech, the stealth suit. You got Hydro Man right there. Doppelganger, Spider-Woman, and Scorpion. And then here's the little bio here for Scorpion. In order to track down Spider-Man, Matt Gargan undergoes an experimental procedure to fuse his body with an animal, becoming the superpowered criminal Scorpion. And of course, I won't spoil that, but there's a certain character at the end of Far From Home, of course, which now opens the door for us to get Scorpion in the MCU. Comic accurate. But yeah, there he is. You got the side, you got the other side, got the bottom, pretty much all that good stuff. Yeah, GameStop still has the tags on there. Pretty cool. But anyway, we'll open him up in just a minute. We'll go ahead and show off Sabortooth real fast. He's pretty awesome. I've been looking for Sabortooth for so long. I wanted him for so long because I love the body mold that they use for him, and I especially love his look, his comic-like look. And he's always been one of my favorite villains. I really want to get the Wolverine figure from this wave too, if I can find him. I want to get a ton of Wolverine figures. I want the Weapon X Wolverine, the Tiger Stripe, the one that's in here, Old Man Logan. There's another version out there. I can't remember quite. Don't really need the brown version. I want to get that 12-inch Marvel Legends Wolverine. That was pretty awesome. But anyway, here's the side art. Sabortooth. Got the back art here. Pretty awesome. And here's the Build-A-Figure. Of course, these figures include Wolverine, Magneto, and I believe isn't that House of M? I can't quite remember. I don't think it's House of M. I think it's something else. Gladiator, Sabortooth, Storm the Mohawk, Multiple Man, and Psylocke. And really, I love all the figures in this wave. I just can't afford them. I especially want them all for that Apocalypse Build-A-Figure, because Apocalypse is one of my all-time favorite superhero villains as well as Marvel villains. So here we go. Your little bio here. A skilled assassin armed with sharp beast-like fangs and claws, Sabortooth is a paid mercenary of evil. And then here's, of course, the front of the box, and he comes with one of the arms of Apocalypse. Now I'm going to pause for a second because I am looking at this disgusting thing of people licking ice cream. This is nasty. This is nasty, man. Why? Oh. You serious? That little kid in the bike. Hold on, let's see this again. This little kid in the bike, he backing up like, ugh. Oh man, that's just nasty. Ugh. What do you think, little man? Is it just nasty? That's just nasty. Alright, and the final one's gotten darker now. But final one. Got Ezra Bridger. Man, it's trying to get the glare out. Here he is. He's got the cool little blaster lightsaber. He's got the helmet on. Got the cool look from, I think that's season 1. Then of course there's the background and everything. Growing up, Ezra learned to trust no one and to rely on his street smarts and subconscious force abilities to survive. This changes with his introduction to the crew of the Ghost, a small band of rebels fighting back against the Empire. Ezra comes to believe in their cause and sees that he can help change the galaxy for the better. Now I'll go ahead and open him up, and I've already opened up Scorpion and Sabortooth. Oh man, I love these figures. Ah, yeah. Okay, so cool. I will show you something in just a second, because I'm just going to poke it like this. We got Ezra out of the box here. Pretty awesome. Looks pretty cool. He's got the blaster. Of course, I put it in the blaster hand. Of course, his lightsaber can double as a blaster as well as a blade. So he's pretty cool. And this is not a head, extra head. This is actually, I believe, a helmet. You can fit right over him. Yeah, there you go. And you got him in his like disguise, or his I haven't seen Rebels in a long time. I got to rewatch all the seasons. So there's his like special helmet. Here you go. And this one does have a pretty bad, like, you see it barely right there. You can see like a real flat indent right there. But I always like the figures that have defects. They always need love. But he's got like he's got that logo on the back. Down here he's got the different ripped up pant leg, and then the shin pad there, knee pad. And then up here he's got a holster here, but no gun or no blaster. He's got a little thing right here. It is a lightsaber, it looks like. Not sure why it's there. It could be a grenade or something, not sure. There's also this thing right here. I guess it's where you could put a blaster on or whatnot. If you had like an extra put on him. And there's his vest. There's his head sculpt. And then of course there's the blaster. And he's a pretty cool figure. And I'll compare him a little bit along with the Kanan Jarrus figure. because I got Kanan, and they're both some of my favorite Star Wars characters. I really liked how Ezra progressed as a character in the show. 1 second. I'm back. She's gonna give me copyright for her music. We'll start with Scorpion. Hold on a second. Oh man, you look so comfortable. I'm sorry, but I have to do this. What'd you think of that? Well,
why are we still here? Just to suffer.
What you think?
Every night.
Oh no! Don't chew on his tail.
I can feel my leg.
Oh, I'm so good.
My heart.
All right. Let's see. So we got Scorpion here. Fix my bandana. Now I'm gonna be honest. I love this figure so much because of the long tail, but at the same time, I kind of hate it because it's such a long tail. It's so flimsy. I'm like, oh, I kind of like my stiff tails, but at the same time, it's like, holy crap, it's so long and awesome, and I can really, articulate this and make it some dynamic poses. The thing that really makes me mad about this, and it's not even the figure itself. Why could we not get this kind of tail, or at least a fatter bend-a-wire tail for the lizard? I mean, you gave us, I'm sorry Marvel Legends, but that lizard figure, you gave us a jointed tail that really, I always hate jointed tails. I always love bend-a-wire. I mean, this Scorpion figure is awesome with the bend-a-wire tail. I don't think you could have done it with a jointed tail. Don't know why you did it with the lizard figure. It honestly sucks, but I want that lizard figure so bad. The Scorpion figure is honestly awesome. I think the only gripe I have about it is the whole covered face. I always thought of him as having his mouth uncovered. Other than that, the mask is pretty great. Like the shades over the eyes, and he doesn't have a scorpion symbol on his chest. I don't think he ever did really, though. There's some interesting engravings along it, though. But his head can go up that high, go down that low. He does have an ab crunch just a little bit, so like that, and then he can raise up a little bit, and he's got the arms right here. It was pretty good. Fisted hand, got an open hand. Kind of think he's not. At some point, I think he's a little not as muscular as he should be, but at the same time, I think he's pretty well and all right. And then, of course, he's got the backpack that connects with the tail, like in the comics. And he's got those bands that go around his body. The tail itself has got a pretty cool little stinger action. It's all right. It looks like a stinger in a battering club. I always like the versions of Scorpion where he has like a blaster or an acid spitter or whatnot, like the 90s animated cartoon. But I mean, going back to the original comics of Scorpion, he only had this little like Uromastyx fat tail. So this is a good improvement on that with adding a little bit of a stinger. This is one of my favorite figures now because I love Scorpion. He's one of my favorite characters. I cannot wait for Spider-Man 3. I hope they put Scorpion in. Personally, I think if they did want to put Kraven, I know the director just announced that he wants Kraven in the movie. I think if they did, instead of, say, the whole collaboration of Doc Ock getting to Sinister Six together, similar to the PS4 series, I think that would be something like Kraven and Kraven's Last Hunt, and maybe they could introduce Norman Osborn in that. Like, Kraven wants to hunt Spider-Man after the whole fallout of Far From Home, or, yeah, Far From Home, I won't spoil it for y'all. Essentially the fallout from all of that, and Norman Osborn they bring in, or tease him at the end, maybe, and say, well, hey, there's investor wants you to hunt Spider-Man. We know you want to hunt him, so there you go. And then he, like, collects some other villains, like he fights Spider-Man right off the bat and loses real quick, and he decides to bring in other characters, and, like, maybe you have to set up Scorpion. I almost want Scorpion to be the main villain. I feel like you could do that with how Far From Home ended, have Scorpion be the main villain, but you could also just have, I really want to see Rhino done justice with, like, the Sinister Six I want off the bat, and later on add, like Electro and Sandman and so forth, but for a starter, I really want Scorpion, Mysterio, Shocker, Vulture, Kraven, and Rhino. I think that would be the coolest because it's more animal-oriented villains, or most of them animal-oriented. But I don't know. There's so many things you could do with the Spider-Man 3 that whether you had Doc Ock as the main villain or Norman Osborn, Scorpion, or Kraven, it could go pretty cool any other way. I absolutely love how you can bend this tail Sorry. But yeah, love the Scorpion figure. I think I gotta give the Scorpion figure a 9 out of 10. I think it's pretty awesome. I just think it's a little flimsy and some other things like the mask. Other than that, I think it's just a great figure. Love it. Can't wait to pose it around and show y'all in a minute. Compare it to some Spider-Man figures and so forth. 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. We just finished up Scorpion. Oh, by the way, I want to show off, because there's the helmet as well for Ezra. And here's the Molten Man foot that he comes with. Pretty neat. It'll probably be a while before I ever finish a Molten Man figure, because most of the figures I don't really care about, and he's not really a figure at the top of my list. If they ever go on sale, I'll get them to fill the figure. But I do want Hydro Man. He looks pretty cool, because comic accurate, and he's always been one of my favorite villains. And the Mysterio, because I love Mysterio from the movie, so he'll be really cool to get. So there's the Molten Man foot. Moving on, we got Sabortooth in just a second, but here's the Apocalypse arm he comes with, and there's a little interlock there for the tubing that's on his arms and to his back that he usually has, his fisted hand. And I think this is supposed to, yeah, it pops off like that because there's a clawed hand that he comes with, or you get from another figure. I can't remember what it was though, but there you go. He's pretty cool. I really want to build Apocalypse now. But anyway, here we go. Actually, I have this pretty cool pose right here. This screaming pose like this that actually is based off one of the I put this in the pose of one of my old X-Men comics. Now this figure is annoying to a point. This thing is not attached. I wish it was, because it pops off real easy. It took me forever to put it back on. Also, his head popped off real easy. Like, you can feel it's pretty loose there. But all in all, he's a pretty awesome figure. There's his beautiful face right there. He's got a little bit of... He's got the white eyes, which always makes him look more animalistic like in the comics. He's got the bearing teeth, and his hair is pretty luscious. And of course, he's got that fur that goes around him, like in the comics. Pretty cool, like the striping so far, and the colors pretty much identical to the colors of the Wolverine figure, like they based a little while ago. He's got the like little stripes on the boots, and then of course his arms have those like spikes or whatever coming off of the costume. So we'll go ahead and pose him up for a minute. He's pretty awesome. He's a pretty tall figure too, which makes sense because Sabortooth is a pretty big dude. Let's see, here we go. He's a pretty tall figure, and we'll compare him to the other ones. It's a pretty awesome figure. Really bulky figure too. Let's see. So, oh no, he's kind of difficult to stand. Here we go. There we go. There's Ezra, Apocalypse arm, Molten Man foot, and Scorpion. Now, at least Scorpion is pretty easy to. Let me pose it a little bit. There we go. I always like that kind of pose. And it's in front of my other thing. We'll turn around here. I think I can see better. Here we go. You can probably see a lot of stuff in there. There we go. We got the Apocalypse arm right here. Got the Molten Man leg right here. Got Scorpion right next to Sabortooth, and Sabortooth is huge compared to Ezra. Ezra's right there, pretty awesome. So there's all three of the figures. Now we'll compare them to other figures in the, well, basically related to them. Alright, I gotta do this again. I got so many toys, like they're almost not even fitting on my shelf anymore. All these back here, and then of course the Marvel Legends, probably the biggest shelf. I got Loki there, got the new Gambit, Corvus Glaive, that's my Marvel Select, or not Marvel Select, old Toy Biz Beast. Really want to get the new one. Got Blade back there. I haven't even opened Elektra and Jessica Jones. I gotta put them with the rest of the Defenders. I got Daredevil right there, got my old Marvel Legends Juggernaut, got some old Swamp Thing comics, got an old Toy Biz Colossus, got Civil War Black Panther, Punisher. Pretty sure where's Bullseye at? There's Bullseye. I gotta do him again, and I think I lost his gun somewhere. Gotta find his gun again. Hope it's not lost somewhere. There's sculpt. There's stuff back there. Got Lizard figures, old Spectacular Spider-Man Lizard. Got Amazing Spider-Man Lizard. Got an old. I think that is that's a movie version of Lizard. Man, I want to play with this guy again. The Man-Thing figure. Gotta set him up again. He doesn't want to set up. No. Oh, there you go. The Man-Thing. Got my Mac Gargan Venom back there. Another Lizard. Got Rhino there. Oh, so many. Got this Iron Patriot a while back, like I showed y'all. Nick Fury Forge. The older Marvel Legends Wolverine with a missing arm. So I don't have too many smaller Wolverine figures to compare the Sabortooth figure with. Oh, I got that Sabortooth figure. That's from X-Men Origins Wolverine. Got the Hulks back there. Toxin. Here's these Spider-Man figures right here. Tobey Maguire. Yeah, all these are Spider-Man 1 through 3. Got an older Marvel Legends Captain America there. Gotta find the old gun though. There's a beast up there. 2 beasts. Thor, Carnage, Hulk, and my couple of Iron Mans back there. There's an old Cyclops. There's an older game. Old Destroyer right here. Yeah, I got these Indiana Jones figures a while back. Got Gringer, Blue the Bear, Zorro, Scar, and of course Loki and Venom up here. Oh man, I gotta fix all this up. I love my Matt Gargan figure back there. Forget. Oh my gosh, Matt Gargan. We gotta compare those two. Oh, but it's gonna be a pain getting them out. Alright, no more Flash. Unfortunately, there's Geico, or not Geico, Yoshi back there. If y'all seen my other video, you know he's a Madagascar giant day gecko. Pretty awesome. Just added him to the menagerie. Caesar, I gotta clean his tank out. Say, buddy, he's doing alright. Got DJ in here. Show y'all. Gotta turn your light on, don't I, girl? Got my water snake here. Widow. Not Widow. Yeah, Tweed right there. That guy got clean up my mess over here. I actually got this guy yesterday, but unfortunately he didn't live in the tank for some reason. He's turning. I gotta return him. Don't know why I showed y'all that. But let's go find Matt Gargan. Thought I'd show you guys these guys too. The Puffer, he's doing a lot better. This white cloud is really getting off of him real nice. So you can see a little bit on his head there. And I got this little guy. I call him Kink. He's got this little kink in his back. And I felt real bad for him. I like unique fish, and I thought, well, this guy, he could use a little leg up. He's pretty neat. You know, other than the little kink in his back, he's doing okay. So I just wanted to get this guy because he's brackish, and he'll go good in the tank with him. There's also a crayfish in here that was meant to be food for you, and he's right there. The little crayfish right there. He's supposed to be food for him. I think he's just on a diet of snails. So there's Kink right there. Kink or Kinky. Because what else would you name him? He's a pretty cool little dude. And you can kind of see, I'll show you all at the top here. You can kind of see across the things, the white cloud on his back and his head. There's 3 spots specifically on his tail, on his back, and on his nose right there. But it's going away real nice. I've been treating him with some real good stuff up here. And it seems to be going away, and he's in quarantine for a little while until I can get this big tank set up. So these guys are doing pretty well. I love this, looking at this little guy. He's just so cool. So here we go. We got 2 versions of Matt Gargan from the comics right here. They range pretty well and start with each other. You hear Caesar down there. We got the Matt Gargan when he turns into the Venoms. He has the Venom symbiote on him. And of course, he's got that like articulated arachnid like scorpion tail. I love the design of the tail. Looks really nice. And then you got the comic accurate like original version of Scorpion. So these are pretty cool to take together. And let me find a Spider-Man figure real quick. So here's Scorpion against an old Tobey Maguire figure I got from Spider-Man 1. And they range pretty nicely with each other. Kind of about the same size. Little Scorpion being a little taller, of course. He needs to be. One second, I gotta do something. You can't really hold him up, but you can twirl around Spider-Man, so there's that. You can't really hold any weight unless you weigh him down a little bit, but there you go. He's twirled around Spider-Man. Scorpion is victorious. Now Matt Gargan, Venom to finish the kill. Alright, now we got Sabortooth. We'll stand him up right next against Gambit right here. He's a little taller than Gambit, which makes sense. Pretty cool alongside each other. I love the look of these more comic accurate versions against each other. I don't have another big Wolverine figure except this old, let me try and pick him up. Most of my figures have tacky glue on them, so it sucks having to take him out of the thing and then putting them back. But knocked over Loki, but there we go. Wow, really short Marvel Legends big time letdown Wolverine from back in the day that came with Forge back in the day. And I played with this figure hard, as you can see. Like, I used to straighten the claws out so they wouldn't be curvy. I always hated that with my figures. So there you go, Wolverine and Sabortooth, because this battery's about to die. I told you, run, I'd rip you apart. Trying my best to impersonate the 90s Sabortooth from the cartoon. That's a really cool pose, though. That might be the thumbnail right there. And of course, last but not least, to compare Ezra Bridger to the rest of the Star Wars collection. I unfortunately don't have Flash anymore, so it's a little dark over here. Pretty awesome to compare him to other figures that are from the same era, at least, because of course Kanan Jarrus is his master, and you can't even see the lightsaber. He's got Kanan holding his holster along with his lightsaber. Got Ezra, and I have to do something with Darth Vader. Got to do this. There we go, much better. Got Kanan right there, about to draw his blaster to help Ezra fighting Darth Vader. Kind of like from the series. I can't remember that scene all too well, but it's pretty awesome. Oh no, you just took him down. Vader is won. So there you go. That's the closest I'm going to get. And thanks for watching the video. Hope you all enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos. And let's hit the 2,600 subscriber mark.